So yesterday we had our Storehouse Mastermind call, and we're on this topic of finding our why and finding our purpose. And for most of us, it's been a really hard journey, and I'm not sure why. I thought it was going to be a lot easier, but if it's hard for us, where we've been intentional about thinking about it and having conversations, that like deep, meaningful conversations in these hour-long mastermind meetings, I know for a fact there's a lot of other men that have had would have a hard time and probably aren't even thinking about it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, I think the best thing is for Stephen to show us this amazing work of art that he had as context for this conversation. So Stephen, throw that thing up there.
Yeah, as we were talking on the match, Stu, to your point, like I think that a lot of guys just aren't even thinking about this. It's so easy to just kind of float through day by day and not really think about this. But so a little bit of background on me: transitioning out of the military after 12 years, and I've got a career that I'm going to go to, but discovering my why right now has been really hard. And so we've talked about this second mountain problem. So I'll show you my picture here. This is my kindergarten drawing that I drew while we were on the call. But the point is like the second mountain is that thing that you look for after you kind of reach that pinnacle of your career. You're going to find something else that you have to be passionate about, or you have to be involved with. And so I realized that as I'm writing my why, I keep looking for this second mountain as my purpose and my why, something that's grand, something that's, would last me several years, 10 years, 15 years, my purpose, starting a nonprofit or something like that. But some of the guys, Al and John Laney and a few of the guys yesterday, they really gave me the permission, the freedom to say it takes time to transition. Like we have to learn to enjoy some relaxation and some kind of winding down time. And I know I asked a funny question. I was like, I have a hard time with defining my why, because can my why be mowing my grass every day and sitting in the kiddie pool with my kids, right? Because I haven't done that for the last 12 years. And so this is the image that I came up with, is that it's okay to have a purpose that sort of winds you down the back of that first mountain, and then you'll come up with another one later on that is worthy of that second mountain. I'm going to stop looking so far ahead, trying to come up with something grand and worthy of 10, 15 years worth of my life's energy.
Awesome, man.
Hey,
or just
I just want to encourage you.
Sitting in the mountains and Poconos.
Yeah, that's true. as you record from the beautiful Poconos. Hey, I also want to encourage you, Stephen, and everybody listening, that a lot of times we put so much pressure on having this beautiful why statement that we can frame and put up on our wall, and everybody else can see it in the back of our podcasts and our videos, and we can reference it daily, and it drives us and provides all the energy that we'd ever need because it's such a beautifully crafted why. I would just argue that the fact that you're thinking about it and going through the process is in and of itself amazing. It's in and of itself a process that most people don't even it's a journey most people don't even embark on. And so whatever you come out with is going to be vastly better than nothing, or from where you started. And it'll add clarity and it'll add fuel to the future versions of your why. And if your why ever stops evolving, for those of you that have a very strong why that you hung up there and it's printed in ink, I would encourage you to put that in pencil. Because if we're not refining our why, if we're not building our why, if it's not a living document, then I would also say our why is weak. And so I think that is it's just a phenomenal place that we're at. And why it's so difficult is because we should never achieve the level that, well, I'm good. There's no more mountains. I've climbed everything. I'm just going to go sit in a rocker. That might be good for a season, but it's not, I think, good for a lifetime. So I love it. The process has been great. It's been really fun, very informative. I've learned a ton in just going through this journey with you guys. Not from Stu as much. His insights are very low level, but the other dudes have really raised my game.
True statement. So, hey, if this sounds interesting to have a conversation like this with a group of men that are going to hold you accountable, that are high performing, wanting to be better, growing together. Hey, check us out. Storehouse310.com/mastermind. Go to it. We have a podcast, episode 143 on Film the Storehouse podcast. Check it out. Reach out to us and we can jump on a call and talk through it. But this is the thing that you should be joining right now. See you.
Take action. See you.